Can you see something?
Yes.
What is that? Recognize? Can you see something?
Gudia.
No idea.
Gudia. Okay, I remove the Gudia now. Now what you see? And Sahil, why your photo is in that beautiful T-shirt? Put it in the school dress, child.
I have no idea what it is.
No idea what it is.
It's a pot?
Now you can see it?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Now you can see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What's there in it?
Tortoise?
Water.
Turtle.
Tortoise.
Yes, yes. These are my tortoise who share my room.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the flower. Generally, when my mother does puja, she uses flowers, and I bring those flowers after the puja and put in the water. They remain there 2-3 days fresh. In this, often I have to change water. These are my tortoise.
Oh,
Right.
they aren't alive.
They float. They are floating tortoises.
Okay.
Right. If you do not have flowers, you can always put something like this. If you have some, right? Okay. So you can put this. Then you can put. Color is totally on you. Which color you like. And I prefer yellow for students. Yellow is the color for concentration. Yellow is the color for more oxygen. Yellow and orange are the colors for more of oxygen. They attract more scientific. They attract more oxygen. Now, you must be knowing about our sadhus and sannyasis, saints, the yogis. They wear orange. Orange and yellow are color for more attraction of more oxygen. It is scientific, right? This only Indians know. Others do not know. Okay. And then one more thing. This yellow and orange is also, especially yellow is for concentration. So have something yellow on your table preferably, so this way like your pencil is there, your say smiley ball is there, that keeps the positivity. Try to have yellow items in your food, so that will enhance your focus and concentration, right? So we come back a little bit. Fine, we were doing surface chemistry. Any problem in that?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, then back to it. Okay, we were doing surface chemistry. In that we had done the syllabus, we've gone through the syllabus, and then how to present it in your register, that also we did, right? And then we had done certain terms which will come after the syllabus. You are going to write these terms, and in that we had done sorption, and then we did what is this ammonia gas on charcoal adsorption, and what is the difference between adsorption and absorption, that we did. Okay, the next thing was we did was a third example. We were doing third example. This was second example, silica gel and water and absorption on calcium chloride. In calcium chloride rather, it goes inside, water vapors go inside. And then we were talking about dyes. When we talk about dyes, dyes get absorbed as well as absorbed. I'll give you and show you an example also. You can see this is my cotton kurta, right? Am I visible first? Tell me that. Am I visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You can
Yes,
see it
ma'am.
is so bright. It is cotton kurta. It is so bright. How come it is so bright? Because on this dye gets absorbed as well as adsorbed. Both happens. So this is the reason. And if I talk about this dupatta of mine is not purely cotton. In this, a little amount of terracotta is there. So that's why it's not that bright. It's not that bright. You can see its brightness is duller as compared to this. But this shirt, you can see it is pretty bright because it is totally cotton. Why? Reason? What's the reason? Because dye is getting both. It's going inside as well as on the top of the surface. If it is synthetic stuff, it will be remaining only on the top. That is the reason. Okay. Next we'll talk about factors that affect the adsorption. We talked about adsorption. We talked about adsorption of what? We talked about of adsorption of gas on solid, gas on liquid. We also talked about, give me one example of gas adsorbed on liquid. Come on, 3 examples we did, out of that one fits.
Please pardon the question.
Give an example where some substance or gas gets adsorbed on liquid. Come on. Hello? Nobody's answering?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Ammonia gas in water. It gets absorbed ki adsorbed?
Water, it gets absorbed.
Absorbed.
Okay.
Absorbed.
So you did not get any example. So we will try to find one. No problem. What was ammonia on water? Absorption ki adsorption?
Absorption.
Pakka?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Chalo. Let's talk about factors affecting absorption of special. I'm going to take off gases on solids. Solid. Do you remember that? Okay. You must have seen gas masks. Gas masks are coming of different styles. One is the simple gas mask. That is your blue or greenish color with white boundaries. 10 rupees wala. Earlier it was 5 rupees wala. Then there is a next stage. One is coming for 20 rupees, and then one is coming black wala, that is coming for 30 rupees. And have you seen English movies? English movies in which
Yes,
say army or terrorists are they going to attack some place where they are going to put smoke bombs and etc. They are wearing a special mask with the nozzle outside on top, protruding portion.
Yes.
And on top,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, yes. That is very costly. And on top of that nozzle, what is there? They are having charcoal. Activated charcoal is there on that piece, right? What it does, it absorbs all the harmful gases, and so they are safe. They could move through the gas chamber, etc., etc. Right? So I'm talking about that. So charcoal means your coke, right? Charcoal is excellent adsorb. Yesterday we saw silica gel was excellent adsorbent, right? These are all solids. Similarly, alumina will be there, Al2O3. Alumina, white color it is also there. That will be also an excellent adsorbent. So we are going to talk about gases ka adsorption on solid. This is solid, and on this gases, how they get adsorbed. So here we take, first factor is nature and surface area of adsorbent. Nature. First I'll talk about nature. If I'm having charcoal and silica gel, are they same material or different? First thing.
Different, ma'am.
Different. So someone out of these will adsorb more, some will adsorb less. Are the extent of adsorption, amount of adsorption will be different on both of them? If I keep the gas same, say I'm talking about carbon dioxide ka adsorption on charcoal as well as silica gel, will it be same or will it be different? What does your perception say?
Different.
It will
Different because they are different in nature. Their nature is different. So same gas is adsorbed to different extent on different adsorbers. If I keep the temperature same and then I take, and gas also same and adsorbents different, the adsorption, amount of adsorption will be also different. One. If I take piece of charcoal, solid piece of charcoal and powdered charcoal. Okay, Shama ma'am must have shown you granulated zinc in class 10.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Granulated zinc, and then you have powdered zinc, then you have zinc strip. All three are there in our lab, right? She had specially taken granulated zinc instead of strip of zinc for reaction. Where did you find it with sulfuric acid? Who was giving more bubbles? In which case the bubbles were more?
The granulated because the surface area was
Yes.
more.
What is granulated zinc? Suppose I have say, okay, suppose I am having piece of the metal. This is sheen, very smooth and nice cutout piece. But if I beat it, twist it, matlab make it more thinner and mangle it, the surface area will increase. And more is the surface
Yes.
area, more is the reaction. Reactants can react with each other and faster will be the reaction. So if adsorbent ka surface area is more, powdered charcoal and piece of charcoal, who is going to have more surface area?
Powdered.
So their adsorption will be more. So my half the point in this was surface area. So greater is the surface area, more is the adsorption of the volume of gas. Is this particular factor very, very clear? Have you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then we'll talk about this charcoal and silica gel. Another question comes for 1 mark. Why they are excellent? Why they are excellent adsorbents? Because they are having pores. Have you seen multani mitti?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What happens when you put little water on it?
It soaks it. Bubbles.
Bubbles come. The between the holes, whatever is the gas comes out and water goes in. Water percolates in the pores, and of course, very nice khushbu comes. Did not tell about
Yes,
this.
ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. Eating it.
Some people are. It's so.
Yeah, we can
good.
eat it. It's good.
No,
we cannot eat it.
All right, we'll not debate on it. That means you are having deficiency of something. That's why you are eating.
Calcium.
Ha. That is because of that. Anybody eating kacha rice, salati, whitewash, that means they are having calcium ka deficiency in their body. All right, let's talk about this charcoal and silica gel. They are excellent adsorbents. Why? This is the question from board. So because they are having pores. Pores mean holes. They are porous substances. So and can have large number of the distance. So what happens? Large surface area is there. More is the porous. Suppose something is there, it is having holy types of substance. So area automatically increase. Now anything which wants to come and sit on it can sit well on those pores. So that's why these are porous materials and can have their surface area is more. So as a result, they are excellent adsorbent. So 3 points come in this particular point. So the 3 questions can be made out of it. Then comes nature of gas being adsorbed. Now I'm taking adsorbent same. 2 cases I'm taking activated charcoal in both cases. I'm taking powdered charcoal. Now on that I'm trying to absorb carbon dioxide and on the other nitrogen gas. Do you think adsorption ka extent will be same? Amount of adsorption will be same?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So different gases are adsorbed to different extent on the same adsorbent and same temperature. So I'm keeping, if I am comparing something, I have to keep the rest of the things constant. So I took the same adsorbent and same temperature, and then I try to find out what is the amount of adsorption of different gases. So I'm taking the case of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Out of them, it has been found that carbon dioxide gets adsorbed more. Is there any other reason also there? So here, critical temperature. Do you remember in last class we had done critical temperature in states of matter? We had mentioned critical temperature, critical pressure.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it was a temperature when 2 or 3 different states coexist. For carbon dioxide, gaseous and liquid state was coexisting at 31.1, something like 30.9. It was critical temperature. So at 0 degrees Celsius, what happens? Your water, solid and liquid, they both
Triple point
exist.
of water.
Triple point of water, because all the 3 states exist, right? So higher is the critical temperature. Higher is the critical temperature I'm talking about. So what happens? Greater is the amount of gas adsorbed. Let's see it in some different way. Out of carbon dioxide and nitrogen, who can be liquefied more easily? Who can be turned into liquid easily?
Carbon dioxide.
This you must have been knowing from your previous knowledge. And
Mm.
nitrogen is difficult to liquefy.
Nitrogen.
It goes in minus temperatures. How many of you have seen Terminator Part 2? Terminator Part 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes,
हाँ जी.
ma'am.
In that I'll highlight one scene. The villain, matlab that means latest advanced Terminator who comes, right? He is made up of metal. He's made up of metal, and then there was a scene where a liquid nitrogen carrying tank overturns. And what happens to that latest Terminator, the villain?
It freezes.
It freezes. And when it tries to pick its leg, it gets detached, right? So what exactly was having? Liquid nitrogen. A liquid nitrogen, when it spills out, what happens? It tries to change into gaseous state, right? So how will it do? By taking away heat. Anything that will come in close to it, it will freeze. So there was huge amount, that's why it froze. Have you seen Vertical Limit, anyone? It's movie Vertical
Yes,
Limit.
ma'am.
Okay. In that,
No,
if you
ma'am.
remember, this
No,
is
ma'am.
this is a good movie which you should watch. It is about your K2. So on that, the climbers climb. Indians are there, Pakistanis are also there. That's the English movie, in which avalanches also comes. The whole ice keeps on moving down. So it is about trekking, and they go and try to uh, conquer that peak. So they were carrying something in the bottles. Any idea?
It
Anybody
was
has seen?
liquid oxygen.
No. Sunlight should not fall on that. They took care that sunlight did not fall on it. Somebody got trapped and the container fell in the sun.
Photolytic decomposition.
There also it was liquid nitrogen. Try to find out. Okay, find out. Then only you will enjoy it, and then you can answer. So I'm talking about this nitrogen gas. Carbon dioxide is found to be more liquefiable as compared to nitrogen, and it can be liquefied.
English, ma'am.
Yes. Yashwardhan, you want to
Ma'am, we
say?
have studied that carbon dioxide gets converted directly into solid. Then how can we consider it? It can be converted easily into liquid
Depends.
instead of nitrogen.
Hello. Depends on how much temperature difference, how much heat has come out. See here, I'm going to talk about first this equation you understand, then we'll come back to it. If I'm taking gas is my adsorbent. It has to sit on solid adsorbent. Gas is adsorbate. It is going to get absorbed on solid adsorbent, right? So this is in gaseous state, this is solid. Now, if it has to join up, this has to come and sit on it, this will be the situation. Gas adsorbed on solid. What has happened to the gas? Has it settled down?
Yes.
Yes,
If it is settled
ma'am.
down, is it condensing? Has it energy? Is its energy going out? That's why it is able to sit, no, because it has no more energy to move as a gas. So what's coming out? Huge amount of heat is coming out, right? Can I say gas is sitting on it? That means it is first turning into liquid. And if too much of change of difference of the heat will be there, the temperature and huge amount of heat, then it could be solid also. Now, carbon dioxide will change into what? Depending on how much heat you are taking out, it will change into liquid, and further it will change into solid. So carbon dioxide can sublime if the difference of heat will be very high. Here we come back to our point. Now, carbon dioxide, what was its critical temperature? It was near 30, 31.1?
30.98.
30.9. Okay. So it is that temperature. Is it almost room temperature? Almost room temperature, very close to room temperature. It is attainable
Yes, ma'am.
temperature. At that time,
Yes.
at that particular temperature, carbon dioxide starts turning into liquid. What about nitrogen? Even the condition will be in minus, then nitrogen is going to change into liquid. So if I talk about critical temperature, whose critical temperature is high? Nitrogen ka ya carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide.
Right. So who can change into liquid more easily? Carbon dioxide or
Carbon dioxide.
nitro? So who will settle down on the solid faster?
Carbon
Okay.
dioxide.
I hope this funda is clear because HOTS question is made from this question. Graphs can be given and they will ask you to interpret. So higher is the critical temperature, more easily the gas can be changed into liquid, and so more easily it gets absorbed. I take it this way. Then it is easier to understand. Is there any correlation between gas ka critical temperature and adsorption? Is there any linkage?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The ease with which it can be liquefied depends on critical temperature. Higher is the critical temperature, more easily it can be liquefied, and more easily it can be liquefied, more easily it gets absorbed. I hope these two factors are very, very understandable now. Can I go to temperature now? Now, what about temperature? Look at the equation once again. If I consider it as an equilibrium, forward reaction is condensation. Backward reaction is evaporation. That means gas adsorbed goes out. What about the forward reaction? What is coming out? Heat. Is the forward reaction, is the adsorption endothermic ki exothermic?
Exothermic.
Okay. According to Le-Chatelier's principle, exothermic reactions, are they favored by increase in temperature?
No, ma'am.
Not favored.
So if I increase the temperature, what will happen? The gas will go off. It will no more settle on it. Simple funda. So what about the rate of adsorption? It will decrease. If I apply Le-Chatelier's principle, on increasing the temperature, adsorption is going to decrease. By this equation, this is highly clear. If I give
Yes,
heat, the gas will move out. It will get more energy to move out. Very simple. Acha. When gas is getting adsorbed on the solid, some heat is coming out. This heat is known as heat of adsorption. Amount of heat evolved when 1 mole of gas is adsorbed on the adsorbent is called heat of adsorption. Is this heat of adsorption term clear? Remember, it should be 1 mole. Then we talk about enthalpy. We were doing enthalpy, no? So enthalpy change or heat change is known as heat of adsorption because adsorption is taking place, so heat of adsorption. Then comes pressure. In general, what happens at constant temperature, if I keep temperature constant, adsorption of a gas increases with increase of pressure. Okay? This we are going to do in detail. With temperature, it was decreasing. With increase of pressure, what happens? Adsorption increases. This we are going to do in detail. That will be our topic. Then activation of the solid adsorbent. I use the word charcoal and I use the word activated charcoal. What's the difference? How many of you have seen sponge?
Seen, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Sponge. So if say water is there, you put the sponge in the water, what will sponge do?
It will absorb the water.
Now suppose more water has come. Will that sponge, I have spilled more water, right? Now I'm trying to use that sponge. Will it absorb more of the water?
No.
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
But
Not
if
that.
I squeeze it and then use, will it absorb?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
What have
ma'am.
I done? I have removed the already absorbed things in it, and then I have activated it. Now it is ready for next set of absorption. So if already the gases are absorbed in my gas mask, what I can do, I can activate it. If I heat it in superheated condition, I put, all the gases will move out. Deabsorption will take place, and that charcoal in the gas mask will be ready again to be used. That is called activation. So now we will try to find out what are other methods of activation. What is activation? It is nothing but to increase what? The power of adsorption of an adsorbent. What it is? It means increasing. So this has come as a question. What do you mean by activation of solid adsorbent? What will happen? Adsorption will increase if I increase the activation. If I activate the adsorbent, that means I increase the power of adsorption. How can I do it? Let's see. By making the surface rough. By making the surface rough. Abhi to nahi, but earlier I used to see houses, outer outer walls of most of the houses were having granules, khurdra, rough. Of late, you must be seeing if there is a wall between between two houses, what happens on that wall? They put glass bottles, broken glass bottles. You must have seen that at least.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So similarly, earlier there were too many pigs in the society. Most of the places you could see them. Nowadays you can't see them, right? So those pigs would go in the open drain and become all darkened, and then they would come and rub against the walls. So what did people do? They started putting chips wala, small pebbles, just chips, marble chips are there in the floors also, no? The same type of chips or cemented wala chips, and they were putting that, so it became rough and it would not rub against it. So what it is making the surface rough. Or say, suppose at times what you do, you are at your study table in the school at the desk, and you keep on using the scale and tuck 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 you do. What happens to the wood of that furniture?
It becomes rough.
Rough. So that is mechanical rubbing. You're making it rough. So this way also zigzag surface will be there. It will become rough, and now gas can sit very nicely in those zigzag easily. How come you're not able to write with your pencil on a smooth paper? Sometimes your pen, Reynolds pen especially, ball pen, does not work on certain pages. For signature vision, especially on your photograph. Now you'll be signing on your photographs, right? Attestation will be there, self-attestation. So there, your ordinary ball pen doesn't work. Why it doesn't work? What's so special about the photograph, your passport size photograph?
They're on
The lots of
basis.
They're very smooth. They are very smooth. And your notebooks, your registers, they are made little rougher. They are not ultimate smooth. So that the you are using what? Lead pencils. Lead pencils do not have lead. They are having graphite in it. So when you write, or with the ink, that goes and settles in that rough portion, so you are able to write on it. So that surface is rough, right? So we come back. Now you got an idea how to make the surface rough. One is by mechanical rubbing, just now I gave you an idea, and by chemical action. I told you one incident of baby monkey coming in the chemistry lab, and it was trapped for 2 days. I must have told you during summer vacation one year.
No, ma'am.
I remember. So, all right. So what happened? There was a ventilator, but on the top in the weighing room, you have seen the weighing room in where balances are kept. There, one ventilator was newly made ventilator was there. From there, jali was not put. So baby monkey came in, but poor thing could not go out. Now what happened? We had done titration. So I told my lab assistant, कि भाई, see that all the burettes are kept inside. For us, it was chutti. It was generally summer vacation used to start just on the second Saturday of May. So Friday it was, and I said, just see that you are keeping all the burettes inside. He said, ma'am, my chutti is not there, so I'll be coming back on Monday, and then I'll keep. I have washed them so that they dry well, and then I'll keep. Manka, just see that it should not break. He closed and went off. Baby monkey must have happened to come after that, and he had broken 6 burettes. When we opened your sweeper bhaiyas, they came on Monday to clean the lab. The noise was there in the lab, so they came. They found the poor baby monkey. It's all paws were black, and 6 burettes were broken, and more glass apparatus was broken. Then on the floor, what we saw was white patches. Floor is made up of marble chips. If you have observed your chemistry lab ka floor, chota marble chips are there. And what did it do? It tried to jump on the rack so that it could try to go out. So on all the racks, must have jumped, tried its best to move out, but poor thing could not move out. Right? So what did it do? It tried to jump, and then when it jumped, the 9 bottles, they fell off. In that, sulfuric acid was also there. It reacted. HCl and sulfuric acid reacted with the floor. Calcium carbonate, HCl, H2SO4 and HNO3 all. And its paw got burned. Sulfuric acid burns you live. And how did we know that its paws were burned? Because its paw marks were there on the ceiling. It must have tried its best to jump everywhere. So that was the situation which I was telling, I must have told. So chemical action. What did the chemical action do with my floor? It created pits, gaddhas, made it rough. All the calcium carbonate was gone, cement was left. So gaddhas were there. So this is chemical action. By chemical treatment also you can introduce pits. Then comes depositing finally dispersed metal surface. How many of you have seen the mechanics ka shop near our school and your house ka pathway? On highway, many mechanics ka shops are there. So sometimes you
Yes.
find
Yes,
tractors
ma'am.
standing. Sometimes you find tractors standing there. Abhi to tractor agency is closed. Earlier you must have seen tractors standing. They were getting spray painted. When spray painting is done, or you must have seen nail paints. Nail paints in which shimmer, glitter is there. Silver or gold is there. If you so what has those glitter particles to do? Black and silver and gold. They make it rough, but it is shiny. That's why people have apply for it. So that when spray painting is done on those tractors, the granular particles are there that give it a shine, metallic shine. So that is not very smooth one. So similarly, chota particles dispersed metal can be plated on by electroplating. It can be done. So that is another way. So making the surface rough is one idea to activate my adsorbent. Second, by dividing to small pieces. I talked about granulated zinc. Here I will talk about nickel. Here I will talk about your Raynaud's nickel. Now, we wrote on hydrogenation, vanaspati oil changing to vanaspati ghee. We were using which catalyst? Nickel. So nickel metal is not used. Finely divided nickel is used. What is the role of finely divided nickel? It increases the surface area. That is known as Raynaud's nickel. Okay? Now, but there is a limitation to it. This particular method, there is a limitation. We cannot divide it into very fine particles. Like you can say, ma'am, why don't we make it powder? Powdered one will be having more better absorption. How many of you have seen maida?
Yes, ma'am. Seen.
If you put water, what happens? What happens
It
to
will not enter inside. I mean,
it
it
becomes
will
golu
be
golu.
away.
It becomes golu golu. Lumps are formed.
Yes.
Right. So why maida is not good? Because it doesn't have pores in it. It does not allow percolation to take place. That's why it is not healthy for your intestines. That's why patty is not healthy, because it is made up of maida. Right. So limitation is, if I am taking a finely divided multani mitti, finely divided nickel, percolation will not take place. Adsorption, it will become so smooth, so chikna ki adsorption will not take place. Pores will not be there. It will not allow it to. So this is the limitation. My question here is, why is nickel divided, subdivided, or made into small particles for using it as a catalyst? My question is that. Now answer please.
To increase the adsorption
How?
by it.
How does it increase?
So that by activating also its surface area will be increased and it
Right.
would be
So
activated so,
By
that
finally
absorption
dividing,
will
we
take.
increase its surface area, so its absorption power gets activated. Okay? This way you'll answer. This is complete answer. So this is from this portion. That's an important question. Very important question. Right? Let's talk about why charcoal is heated in superheated steam. Why charcoal is heated in superheated steam? To remove the already absorbed gases, so it gets activated. We are activating it. So this is my next method, which is most commonly used method. We need not throw away again and again those very costly masks, so they can be reactivated, or their activation power can be increased. Is this the various factors clear? That is, these various factors are your exercise question. When you are writing this, you can pen down the question just before it. Here you can pen down the question under this, so that you don't have to write it again and again. Am I very clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Then there will be a question about this. There is a question in text or exercise, one question, why active. So put that question under it. The answer is here, 1 mark. So you should be knowing what to do about those question concepts. My next question of your exercise is, what is physical adsorption, what chemical adsorption? Give the differences between. That means we are going to take types of adsorptions. So for types of adsorption, I go to this diagram right here. Okay, first I'll take it from here so you'll understand. Physical adsorption and chemical adsorption. I'm going to talk about, these are the two types. It is also known as physico-adsorption. It is also known chemi-adsorption, right? Here we take, this is my solid surface. I'm taking one example to highlight it. And these are my particles which are trying to get adsorbed on it. So if I talk about your physical adsorption, there is a very weak bond between the adsorbate and adsorbent. Very weak. And in this, the bond formed is just like a compound, chemical bond is formed. So a compound is compound is formed, which is formed on the surface, that will be surface. Then here you can see many layers are formed. So it is multi-molecular. Here, chemical bond is always formed between two particles, whereas you are very close to each other. So compound is formed between the first layer and this. Second layer, if it comes here, it won't be in direct contact with the adsorbent. So compound formation will not be possible. So your chemical adsorption is different from your physical adsorption by it is unimolecular, because only one layer is possible. Second layer will not come. Which has got stronger bonds? In which case bond is
Chemical
strong?
adsorption.
Right. So amount of
Unimolecular.
heat coming out will be more in which case? Bond formation leads to
In chemical
Chemical
adsorption.
adsorption.
so bond breaking will require, in which case the bond breaking desorption will require lesser amount of heat.
Physical adsorption.
Physical adsorption.
Got a little idea? So we'll talk about this differences once again. There is a weak van der Waals force in physical or physico or van der Waals adsorption. In chemisorption, there are strong forces and chemical bond is formed. In which case surface compound is formed? Physical or chemical?
Chemical.
Chemical. There is no compound formed here. Who is reversible? In which case bond breaking is not possible, so it is irreversible, and this process is reversible. Matlab it can desorption can take place. Who is multimolecular? Physical and unimolecular chemical absorption. Low heat of adsorption is there in the case of physical adsorption, say 40 kilojoules. So here